Hi, I'm Carola from Carola in Paris. Let's talk about knitting. For those of you who don't knit, who are not in the knitting community, maybe you don't know how interesting and fun it is to be a knitter in Europe and to go to all these knitting conventions. And if I say that, it usually I get this look. And maybe you're doing that right now. That's the same look that I get if I say, "Hey, Shakespeare's really, really funny." And do you know Space Invaders? So this is a bag I haven't finished yet, but I really want to finish it because in Paris there's Space Invaders all around the city. So if I have finished that, then I can do a tour. And I also have a Space Invaders pullover on my needles. And again, when I finish that pullover, we can walk around Paris, me wearing that pullover, and then we can look up all the Space Invaders. I'm a selfish knitter, and that entails that I only knit for myself and people I deem absolutely worthy of my stuff. That's usually my family. I wouldn't knit on demand. I would not knit for money because then it stops being a hobby. So I won't take in any requests. Another great moment in knitting meetings was in 2008. I worked on the Strasbourg Christmas market. And I really liked my co-worker. No, he wasn't a co-worker, he was working in the booth next to mine, which was selling things from Hungary. And yeah, we were about the same age and we were the youngest of the sellers, so we just got along great, and I kind of liked him, but he had a girlfriend. But we kept in touch. And then he broke up with her and he asked if I would maybe like to come over for a week in Budapest, just to see each other again and see how it goes. And well, it wasn't like a clear deal. I mean, we got along great, but we got along great as friends, so it wasn't like, okay, you're coming there and then we're getting married. It was more like, hey, let's find out how we like each other when we're both single. He suddenly said, oh, he got back together with her. And he said he didn't even want to be seen in public with me because her brothers might see me, and so I was basically stranded. My bus back would be on Friday. And so on Tuesday I was doing sightseeing and I saw an internet cafe and I went on to Ravelry, if there are some knitters in Budapest maybe. And yeah, so there was a knitting meeting. I'm not sure if it's Tuesday or Wednesday, but at least there was a knitting meeting, an international knitting meeting right in the heart of Budapest. Yeah, so I went there and there were these super lovely international people, so an American, someone really from Budapest who spoke English and German, someone from Russia, and this group just welcomed me with open arms. And when they heard my dilemma of being stranded in Budapest, they just made sure that for the next few evenings we would be having knitting meetings in that bar in the city center. So from that moment onwards, I didn't feel alone. I was exploring Budapest. It was sunny and it was so it was already an amazing town, but because I wasn't in that mindset of, oh my god, why did I end up here? Why didn't I just cancel everything and dealt with a lot? Instead, it was, wow, what a beautiful city and so amazing, and oh my god. And so just because of these knitting girls, I always remember Budapest fondly, and it was a really relaxing holiday. I could do things on my own, and then I would be talking about things I saw with other people, and yeah, they were so sweet. I was heading to a conference in London, which would be Monday to Friday, and the Friday before was the 3rd of October, so German holiday. So I was flying over on a Thursday night, and I had the Friday, the Saturday and the Sunday just to be around London. And again, because of Ravelry, I could meet up with a knitting friend, and for the next day she arranged a dinner. So I ended up sitting at a dinner party with 6 strangers from London that never heard of me, just because of Ravelry, and just because of having met a fellow knitter who just said, yeah, come on over, it's a dinner party and it will be lovely, and it was. So thank you so much for that. So in 2010, when I went to America, to the USA, with 2 of my German friends, I contacted a knitter who was from near Boston, but I think near Boston in American terms means 2 hours away from Boston. And I told him that we were heading to Boston, so we met up. So I was on a different continent, in a place I had never been before, but thanks to my knitting community, I was able to have a local tour guide who's still watching my videos and commenting on them. Hi Erin. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.